Hi there, everyone, and welcome to November 2017 New Moon. So, what is the new moon all about, and why would we use this time of the month to set our intentions? It's because that at new moon time, it's the time really when the moon is least visible in the sky, and it's also referred to as dark moon. And it's a time really where a lot of our focus is towards our inner self. It's a time when emotionally there can be a lot going on for us, and a lot of our emotions can come to the surface for us. So it's a time when we may find ourselves maybe going deep, maybe a story in our life that pans out for us. Maybe it's at the moment it's coming up to the surface again. And maybe if you want to even keep an eye on this and check out other months when the new moon date is around, and just see if the same story is coming up for you around the same time, and you'll begin to understand how working with your own life cycles then really helps us, because this is the time really we can find we're at the new moon where it may not always be the best time for us to start new projects, because that's something that keeps coming to the surface for us. Might be making us maybe just too emotional. So, full moon is a great time for celebrating and for maybe starting that project. But there again, it also depends on lots of other things, of course, in relation to where the planets fall. So for the moment anyway, focusing on the new moon for this month, this is really, as I say, look at the stories that are coming up from you. I know myself yesterday, three things actually broke on me as I was getting ready to come down visit a friend in Clare, where I'm doing this video from, Clonlara in County Clare. So the three things that actually broke, it was amazing because they're all personal items for myself, and they're all related to sort of me and like say beauty and adorning myself, let's say. So the first one that went was a necklace, a new necklace that I'd been given at a blogging event that I haven't even used yet. I haven't even worn it. It broke on me. Whatever happened, it broke. Second thing that broke for me was when I was zipping my makeup bag, the zip broke. And I thought, wow, okay. And I actually found myself saying, I wonder will three things go? And it was strange because a few hours later, when I arrived in Limerick and I was taking my handbag out of the car, it broke. The strap broke. Oh, so it's amazing sometimes, and I'm going to look at that story later and see how they all seem to be things, as I say, that are around more materialistic, which is okay too. But anyway, I might get back to you on that story if anyone wants to hear it. So for tonight's new moon, I'm just going to read out some things that are going on and we can be looking out for. So bear with. So the new moon this month is in Scorpio. So we look at that planet then and ask what its energies are adding to in relation to maybe our own stories that are coming up for us and the emotions around them. So Scorpio is hugely around transformation and regeneration. So we have a chance at this new moon, like all of the new moons, to set about new beginnings in an area of our life. Maybe we're trying to birth a new project or a product even, yes. So maybe it's time to start going deep, and maybe it's something that's coming up for us is something around our story. Maybe it's a fear or something. So it's a good time to start setting intentions towards what it is we want to manifest and go forward with. When I say manifest, it's not that we just think of something and we're going to automatically get it. When we start to think about something, we're starting in the head in the crown chakra, and we're bringing it down into the root chakra, which is where we actually birth it and ground it into the world. Well, we birth it through our second chakra, but ground it into the world in our first chakra. So in order sometimes for transformation to happen, which are the energies at the moment with Scorpio, we may need to dig deep into our own depths and find out what is keeping us stuck, or maybe what's coming up for us. If it's not maybe being stuck in something, we might find that we're actually not interested really as much in going forward with something as we are with something else. These stories, when we look at them and we work with the energies of what's around us, what's there anyway, what's going on around us, whether we dip into it or not, and we can start to bring forward more, go in a way that's more in alignment with our life and our natural rhythms. So also, Saturn is a planet of karma, and that's going to be passing over. It's passing over what's called the galactic center, which to me I liken it to sort of like, it's like almost going back to the root chakra, going back to the foundation. So we might find that karmic issues are coming up for us around this new moon, especially because, and that's where we see if we have a repeat of a story that keeps coming and coming. And we may have heard that in the past, people saying that if something keeps coming up, maybe it's something karmic that we need to look at. In other words, what's the lesson we need to learn out of this story that keeps coming up? Could be an emotional thing. It could be anything. We're all very different creatures. So with this Saturn passing through over the galactic center, we have a chance to reset our thought patterns as well, because if we're going right back down to the first chakra, to the root, to look at our very foundation, that starts at the root chakra, and we can actually have a chance right now to really look deep at our stories and to really find out the thought patterns that we may be stuck in, that are producing this karmic effect as we may feel. And we have an opportunity then to start from scratch, reset them, become aware of them first, and then we have a choice to reset them to a way, as I said already, that's more in alignment with what we want. So, today, if you want to feel into the energies, and even if it's a few days after and you watch this recording, or even if you watch it a month later and different planets are around, it's always good to just sort of to start to become aware that we have the opportunity to work with energy, and we are made of energy, and everything around us is energy. The trees, the birds, we all grow, everything grows, it's all energetic. And we also then have all these planets and the energy of the universe all working with us. And when we start to co-create with the energies that are around with us, it's then that we can really start to see the magic happening. And I've seen some of that myself in my own life recently, where I've started to gear more towards what's in alignment with my heart as well. Going back to my passion of writing, which I used to unfortunately keep saying I don't have time to write. And of course, what we say is what we manifest. So I hadn't been writing, but going forward now, lots of plans for the rest of this year and into next year. So I'll pop in again and do another video, maybe for full moon. And if anyone has any questions, please do let me know. You can always contact me through my website, CelticSoulEssence.com, and you'll find me on Facebook. Thanks for listening, and happy new moon manifesting.